Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. If it's your first time, please consider subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. My name is Regina Noayo Magdoku. Call me Reggie. So in today's video, I'm here with a very good friend of mine who is Francis, and we want to discuss a very important topic which I believe will be of great benefit to a lot of people and even the upcoming youth. So in today's era, are skills paying more than degrees and vice versa? Or do you think degrees are more worth it than skills? Let my guest introduce himself and we take it from there. Dear guest, kindly introduce yourself to my audience.
Okay. Thank you for having me here. I'm Francis Teinati. Yeah, it's hyphenated. That's very important. Yeah. I'm currently a master's student at KNUST. Yeah, I'm in my research phase, so you can bring your researchers. Yeah, that's just by the way.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, what are some of the skills that you admire currently, or the skills that you use most currently?
Me personally.
Yes, personally.
Hey. Okay, so let me see. I read under Geography and Rural Development at KNUST, and I took some courses that gave me some skills. I took GIS, so I do some GIS analysis and stuff. Also some data analysis, normal data analysis. So yeah, and those are what I've been using over time.
Okay. And the way you are telling us is as if you're already telling us that degrees are more worth it than the skills.
Oh no. You see, I built those. I got those skills when I was in school.
Okay.
Not outside school.
Not outside school.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then it doesn't stop people from getting those skills before, and it doesn't mean I was not having any skill before going to school.
Okay.
Yeah. So team building is a skill.
Okay.
I think time management is a skill. Organization, leadership skills are there. There are even communication.
Okay.
Yeah. So there are a lot of skills you can build outside school, not necessarily going to school.
Okay, that's nice. So do you think that in current Ghana, degrees are still important? Because some time ago, I read it somewhere that someone wrote on someone's status saying that knowing people, okay, or whom you know in Ghana is more important than your first class degree. Honestly, it hits me hard. That thing hits me hard.
Maybe that person really gets first class. That's why you're still saying that. Yeah, but
so do you think degrees are still worth it or are very important in current Ghana?
Yes, degrees are important,
okay,
but not in every aspect.
Okay.
Say someone doing content creation, you don't necessarily need a degree to do that.
Yeah.
But if you are venturing into law, medicine, teaching, oh my friend, you need degree. You can't tell me you have skill. You have skill to practice law. No. So those ones, they need the, how do you call it, the degree.
Okay.
It's just a few or some soft skills that if you build outside the degree, you also help. So
some people are argumentative in nature, so they already have the law skill.
Oh no. You know, I'm not sure. It's just the argument.
Of course,
you have
course.
to base. It should be based on some facts and
yeah.
or what the constitution says. Can't come and tell me. But that's good because I heard or I read. Is it this? There was this guy. Is in Kenya also. He actually went to the court, and for all the cases he won everything. Like
for them to find out that He doesn't have a law degree.
Please don't try to learn that. No, don't try to.
It's true.
Don't try it. Don't try it.
It's true. I had it.
No. And
No, the guy is smart. He's
but
smart.
that's on another level.
No,
No,
he won all the cases. About 29 cases. I don't remember the story too, but a lot.
But
He
yeah,
won all
he
the
won
cases.
everything.
Without
And
a law degree.
Even when they sent him to court, he still won that case. Yes, but Ghana here, I beg, don't try it. Yeah, you need a degree to some extent. Yeah, to some extent, you need a degree. First degree is fine. Second degree, if you want to do PhD, fine. Me, I'll do PhD and add postdoc. No, 2-3 PhDs, Christ, no. Yeah, because of and I think sometimes it depends on where you find yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, your purpose counts. So let's say you want to enter ministry. I think getting some certifications help a lot. You see, some people say because Ahithophel was a wise counselor, so David goes to consult him and stuff. We don't know Ahithophel's degree and whatever he had. But let's say this, I don't know if people are aware, if you don't have a certificate or you don't have anything to show that you're a counselor, you can't be a counselor in Ghana.
Okay.
But we have pastors who counsel, we have people who do counseling sessions and stuff. Meanwhile, you need that certificate. Yes, it's good God has given you that skill, whatever it is, but at least getting the certificate to support it will help.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. So currently, who is earning more?
Who is earning more?
People having degrees or people having skills? Who is earning more currently?
Currently, I would say skill.
Okay.
Yeah. Skill. Yes.
Skill for the win.
Yes. Yes.
Skill for the win.
I'm not sure. Okay, I'll use myself as an example.
Okay.
The reason is throughout school, there's only the few internships I did that I had to prove that I'm in school.
Okay.
But most of the jobs or the things I've done it's based on skill and based on people's recommendations. Okay. So you do this for someone, the person is impressed with the products you put out there because of the skill, not because of the school. Then they'll be like, okay, I know this person somewhere. It's all the monies I have got are through skills, not through how do you call it?
Okay.
The school.
So from your perspective, skills are paying more than degrees now. But I think it's also it's also good if someone has a blend of the two.
Oh, yeah,
because I feel the degree opens you up to more opportunities to exhibit the skills. Sometimes you can have the skills embedded in you, but somebody with a degree will have opportunities, have maybe better connections. I think you know what I'm trying to say. So if you have the opportunity to have both, please go for it. That is not to also downplay maybe someone who has not yet had opportunity to acquire higher education. Whilst you are still aiming high to acquire higher education, make very good use of your skills. Sometimes, even because of those skills you are exhibiting or putting to use, someone may notice you and even want to even sponsor, because the person feels like, wow, this person without even any certificate or any degree can do this. How much more if they go to add more theoretical knowledge to the practicals or maybe to the skills they're exhibiting? So if you have the opportunity, please get both.
Yeah, to add to that, the school is just like a polish.
Okay.
Yeah, it brightens or it sharpens your skills. I know someone who is into sewing.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a tailor. Okay, let me say my personal tailor.
Okay.
He has MPhil in fashion.
Okay.
But he sews.
Yeah.
I know if I go to Accra, I have one tailor too like that.
Okay.
He is into accounting.
Wow.
But he sews.
Okay.
Yeah, that it's the school that has given him all that idea to refine the skills he has.
Okay.
Yeah. So the two are brothers.
Skills and degrees are
Are
brothers.
yeah.
Okay. So do you think that schools prepare students for the real world? I don't know. Maybe let's not globalize it. Or before we, if we want to globalize it, let's talk for Ghana.
Because I was going to ask real world, Ghana's real world, real world.
Ghana's real world.
Ghana's real world. Okay.
Ghana's real world.
Schools, degrees don't do that.
Degrees don't do what?
They hardly prepare us for the real world.
Explain.
You see, the school is more of theory. I may be wrong, but I know that most of the things we do in the school are just theoretical. You just have to add those skills or take up some courses or some courses online or some things to build those skills. I have a friend in the same class. We read geography and rural development. He's working at the bank. Bam. Yeah. So you ask yourself, how are those things related? Yeah. So.
But this is not to catch you, but someone out there can also say that had it not been for that degree, he wouldn't have also earned the opportunity to go to that bank.
That's perfectly true. But we are now looking at what you learned
versus
what you are doing. Are they related? Oh, it's different from telling me you are into the research field.
Okay.
You see, for the research field, it's like in my area like this, I do GIS stuff. I can apply it in health.
Yeah.
I can apply in transport, in urbanization or urban studies. I can apply even in gender studies or anywhere. But you see, if I went to school to do geography, but I'll end up doing something in health, which is far different from what I'm doing because of research. But I can't be a health practitioner.
Oh, but geography also has medical aspect.
That's what I say in research.
Okay.
Because you can't be a doctor and tell me because you did medical geography or health geography you're a doctor. No. So the theory and the practice is what we have as a problem in this country.
Okay.
Yeah. How to bridge it. I don't know who will do that.
Theory and practice.
Yeah. Hey, you remember? Hey, theory and practice. Theory and practice in school.
If you are a geography and rural development student in KNUST, you surely do theory and practice.
Theory and practice. But forget, it's not related to what you are thinking. It's just theories, geographical theories.
Your lecturers will see this video and come for you.
Oh yes, they know what they are teaching is theory. So, but yeah. So those who pick the technical skills, they do more of the practical or the real world stuff.
So would you say, boldly hitting your chest, that people who attend technical universities are better off than those who went to the normal universities? I don't know what's
the traditional universities.
The traditional universities. Would you say that those in technical universities, like when it comes to the practicals, are better off than?
To some extent, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, to some extent. Except because I've not had a technical university experience, except they are doing something like the traditional, but they have technical as a name. But if they are actually following the technical, then I think to some extent they do better than the traditional universities.
Okay, anyway, so what are some of the skills you think that young people should focus on in this digital era?
Yeah.
AI for the win.
So yeah, you see a lot. So I think coding and programming help. Okay. Content creation, or communication. How they call it? There's this name. Public speaking. Public speaking. Yeah. So people can master those.
Not everybody can even sit behind the camera.
Yeah. Yeah, I tried.
Not everybody can sit behind the camera.
Writing.
But
Writing. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think those who do these blogs and
Okay.
write these posts,
Okay.
yeah, those are some of the skills you can. It's just an opinion. You are not saying it's not everything is not based on facts. Yeah.
Sure.
So maybe some of these news, when you hear the news, you write something about it. It's a skill. You can write over time and you become a writer through that. You can write books. You can maybe record yourself, do some, not any nasty thing, but things from time to time. By the time you realize, you find yourself in one of this digital space. Yeah, so we can take content creation, we can take digital marketing. Yeah, digital marketing is there. Coding, like I mentioned. Okay. Yeah. Data analytics. Very important. Data analytics. That one I don't.
Especially if you are a researcher, I think it's very important, because if not, people would analyze your data for you and you have to pay. Yeah. So I think that's true. So how can someone start building a skill if they are broke or in school?
Broke, like you booty more. I say broke. Okay, so just start small. That's what I can say. Okay. Yeah, you can start small. I think when I started, I wasn't having a laptop. Yeah. So I was using people's laptops.
I think we have to do a video on that, because your story is not is something someone must hear.
Yeah. So it was later I got a laptop. Yeah. It was through this data analysis and stuff that I got my laptop. Yeah. Okay. So you can start small. You don't need a big gadget to start something new.
Okay. Okay. Now let me ask you a thought-provoking question. If you have to choose between school, going back to school, and learning one major skill that you think can help you break through, what would you do?
Is it that I have to choose just one? Or
if you have to, one of the reasons for the video is also to let the person who has the skill but not the degree not also feel left out. Okay?
Oh yeah.
So just like I mentioned earlier, if you have the opportunity to do both, it's very important to have both. If the opportunity is there. But there are some people who have also not gained any degree, but that one skill they have has made them what they are today, which maybe someone with thousands of degrees may not have even gotten to that height. Okay, that's what I'm asking. If you have to choose between going back to school, okay, so let me put it this way. If you are to advise your younger self, okay, would you advise your younger self, because okay, so assuming your younger self has the opportunity to be sponsored by someone, and the person is saying, choose going to school or acquiring the skill, I'm ready to pay for just one, what would you choose? Like,
honestly, I would have said skill, but I've changed my mind. Choose the school.
Okay.
Yeah, the reason is it gives you more opportunities. That's one. You meet people, and also it broadens your scope, your knowledge level, or your thinking abilities and all that. Okay. And through that, you can learn the skill you want. Okay. But you can't learn the skill and say because of the skill you have a formal education. No. But if you have the formal education, you can get the skill. That's how I learned mine. So maybe it may not apply to you, but I think that's a good way to go. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think it makes sense to me.
Yeah. Choose the school. Yeah.
It makes sense to me. But see, I also want people to also know that learning skills whilst schooling, you need to apply some intentionality. You really have to. Some skills don't come automatic. There are some skills as you are. So for example, maybe data analytical skills. Maybe because you are in school, you are taught research methods with time, and you get those skills. So, but even with that, to have in-depth knowledge about the subject area, you may still have to be more intentional about handling different forms of data sets to know, to know the dynamics. So you have to really be intentional. So for me, what I would like to say is that if you are a student coming up, having maybe pursuing your diploma, your degree, your masters, you name it, be very intentional about acquiring skills, because sometimes after school the degree may not give you a job yet, but the skill that you gained whilst pursuing the degree may put food on your table. Yes, so let's take note of that. Now, lastly, let me ask you, what will be your current, what will be your advice to somebody who is currently pursuing a degree, okay, but they are quite uncertain about the future? Because you know there are many people in the university, you ask them right now, after school, what next? They don't know what to tell you. That question, they ask us several times, after school, what next? And sometimes you don't even know what's next.
Okay.
So,
first I'll say pray.
okay.
Second, pray. Third, pray. So pray about it. Yeah, that's the first thing you should do.
Okay.
Because and you need to find your purpose. If you don't pray to know where you would want to be, any road will lead you somewhere. If you any path or any road you take will lead you somewhere, but maybe not to your destination. Yeah, because I know where I want to be, I take courses or I do stuff that's so yeah, that's what I would say. Yeah, and have a plan. Have a plan. I listened to one Dr. Mensa Otago's message. Have a 20-year plan. Yeah, I have it down there. So in writing my New Year resolution, I make sure it fits into that 20-year plan. After the prayers, I make sure all that works. If it doesn't work, plan on. I read a book. He said, plan on your plan, not going according to plan. So your plans may fail. So plan on the plan that is failing. The one that is failing, have another plan. So you have several plans aside the prayer you have prayed. Nobody is going to live your life for you.
Okay, thank you so much. I think
yeah.
I love that. But just make sure that, just like you said, the plan you are making, sometimes your plan versus God's plan. Sometimes we make our own plans, and God's plan and our plan are two parallel lines. Like, they have no connection at all. So sometimes you go according to your plan for a long time, you go and fail, then you have to now come back, rewind your life for about.
The person come and say, I failed, yeah, my pain.
You know, so you just go and just get stuck, and you have to now come back and start all over, this time in God's plan. And by that time, sometimes your contemporaries would have left you, and you start feeling miserable, frustrated, because you feel left out. Okay, so the prayer is very, very important. So I think this was a fruitful discussion. Your last words.
My last words.
Yeah.
Find purpose in everything you do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Find purpose in everything you do.
And make sure you have an interest in what you're doing.
Yeah.
Aside purpose, you should have an interest, because
Yeah.
if all extrinsic or external motivation fail, what will move you? It's a question I put to you.
Yeah.
So be motivated inwardly.
Sure.
That's it.
Thank you so much for watching our video. We are so grateful. Please don't forget to click on the like button. It helps the algorithm to promote my videos. So please tap on the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you are yet to. And also put on your notification bell so that you are notified when I upload a new video. Until the next video, bye.